National Basketball Association, in its 33rd season, is troubled by diminishing crowds and declining television ratings.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jojo London, and I'm back with part 2 of the one and only Courtship.
This is a certified hood
Yes,
classic.
this is y'all been requesting this part the past week. I love that y'all love part 1. Keep liking, keep subscribing. We're at 937 subscribers. Can y'all believe that? It's crazy. We're about to hit 1,000 subs. Y'all, if y'all want to see my 1K top 10 video, y'all keep subscribing. Y'all keep letting me know how y'all feel about this. Without further more to be said, let's do it.
If college basketball was flourishing at the end of the 1970s, the pro game was crumbling. After the golden era of Bill Russell and Jerry West in the 1960s, a merger with the ABA in 1976 had led not only to new teams, but a new temperament.
What? So college basketball, y'all let me know. Like I said, y'all putting me on game. College basketball during this time period was the premier basketball league, or the basketball way of basketball. That's crazy.
It was a new league with new times, with renegades, with individuals.
Got them fighting.
There was an argument made, plausibly, I think, that it was too black a league for the United States of America in the late 1970s.
What?
You think about the Knickerbockers at the time. The running joke was it was the Knickerbockers. You know, that's what it was.
So the tension was that high, bro. Can y'all hear that? The tension was to the point where they're saying the N-word bobbers. I'm not even gonna say the nigga bobbers. Sorry for it is what it is. That's crazy, you know?
Was the N-word.
It's turning off a lot of white customers that are coming to the game, you know?
Why?
I think there's a conflict between the white and the black, and I don't enjoy going to basketball and seeing all black players. I mean, I think...
Y'all hear that? That's insane. I'm so happy that times have changed a little bit. It's still like a lot of tension, especially with all the presidential and politics things coming on. But at the end of the day, we all gotta love each other. We gotta keep on supporting each other, and you can't be divided because of color. You know, at the end of the day, like I love you, you love me. You Caucasian, I'm an African American. He Hispanic. You know, it doesn't matter. You know.
I think when they said too black, they meant not just in terms of color, but in terms of style. Let me get mine, and the hell with yours.
Basketball for us was
crazy.
One of the best moves. You wanted to be that big player that everybody talked about.
Yeah.
You wanted to be the one.
Oh my God.
Winning championships or team play.
And those were just the issues on the court.
Wow.
The NBA had this image of an all-black league with a bunch of guys who did drugs.
What?
Teams were losing money, and they had no sponsors, and that's pretty much a death knell right there.
It's a known fact that you need your white superstars. You just need more white ball players on the team for the white fans to identify with.
That's crazy.
And in the newest member of the Boston Celtics, that's exactly what the league appeared to be getting.
Larry Legend. No racial tension, but we love Larry Legend, man.
Let's hope he can help solve professional basketball's difficulties, which some say are compounded by a question of black and white.
Let's see what Larry could do.
Great white hope. What does that mean?
Well, you know, it's very hard to say because there's a lot of great white players around, and I just hope that I can just fit in as well as some of them that has fit in.
He
Too
ran
cold.
away from that designation.
Legendary.
Very clear, almost from day one, that he was not the great white hope.
You know, the great players are the black players, and they're the best.
Wow.
Such deference meant little to black Celtics like Curtis Rowe, Sidney Wicks, and Cedric Maxwell.
Larry was so humble, bro. He was so humble. Even with the talent, he denied the praise. Denied it.
Who looked at Bird and saw not the great white hope, but another case of great white hype.
He didn't impress me no more than any white guy I've ever seen play before. I think that you would say that most black players at the time were racist.
What?
In the sense that we did not think that you could find a white guy who could play better than any black guy.
I feel that at the time period.
First day of camp, them guys were on the floor stretching, and here comes the white savior, here comes this, here comes that. I sort of enjoyed it because I knew I was going to battle them all day. But Curtis and Sidney didn't last long. They didn't even make it through the first practice.
Legendary.
So that was just Cedric.
I'm thinking, oh, he's slow. He can't get off a shot. He's not that strong.
Mhm.
This is going to be a layup. Bam. Knocks down a jump shot.
Let's do it, Larry.
Make that one stuck.
Let's do it.
Gets the ball again.
Pull up.
Bam. Knocks down another jump shot. Now I'm thinking like, okay, hey, you know what? I'm going to D this guy up. I'm going to show him what it's like.
Let's do it.
20 feet away.
Pull up.
Bam. 25 feet away. Bam.
Pull up.
My mind just goes to damn, this white guy can play.
Too cold. Let's do it, Larry.
It was a good thing, too. The storied Celtics might have been the winningest team in NBA history, but they were fresh off their worst season in 30 years.
Okay.
And in Bird, they had a player who was not only supremely talented.
The pull-up was so pure. Run it back.
And in Bird, they had a player who was not only supremely talented,
Love Bird.
but tough enough to take on any challenge.
I always played like everybody in the world was against me.
Let's do it, Bird.
I thought everybody was against me. You should think up things to get me rattled before a game.
Turn me up, Bird.
I know that from off the floor. One night, somebody was giving one of his buddies.
Bird gang, stand up.
Larry went over and, said, hey, this is my friend. And this guy was a pretty good sized guy.
Let's-
By golly, they go out back and the guy turns and says something to Larry. And I hit this guy and I caught him. Hit him so hard. I go, what?
Oh, shit! Oh,
From
shit!
the old school. And that's how he played.
Larry Bird plays it to the hilt, baby.
Bird gang.
Play the game.
Bird gang. You know what time it is. Stand up. 33 push-ups for Larry Bird. The first 15 will be chest push-ups just to represent how hard Larry Bird is diving for the balls. And those loose balls. Pause. Let's do it. Let's turn up. Let's turn up, man. Let's turn up. Let's go. First 15.
He got, look, my main man, this is my idol right here. He got 11 right here. 11 championships, got the most rings. I was trying to, come on back here, Larry. And then my other idol, Larry Bird. See, I tried to get as many as him, I couldn't get there. And then I was fighting this man.
It was a noble effort.
Yeah, noble effort.
See so many rings in one.
Hey, no, all the rings are right here. What are you talking about? We got them all.
The majority of them are right here.
He got put the dagger in my heart.
That's how much Larry turning me up, man. I love y'all. Bird gang, stand up. Stand up, man. I know the vibes.
Played rough.
There was no frills
Dog.
about him. He came in, he threw elbows. There was nothing smooth about Larry.
Hustle. Determination.
New Englanders like that. They're hardworking people. They like that's how people view them, and that's what Larry was.
Got his own rebound.
They also like winners. And when Bird led the Celtics to the NBA championship in just his second season,
What a legend.
one of those two.
Woo!
Boston loved Larry Bird. It just wasn't so clear at first how much Bird loved the city back.
There's only one place I'd rather be.
Let's do it.
Thank you. Man, Larry was almost agoraphobic in his treatment of anything outside his hometown.
He wanted to be the Wizard of Oz. He wanted to intimidate people and keep them at bay. The further we are away from each other, the more I like him.
I had a nice little house. I had my little yard.
I feel that.
I want to go from there to practice back. If we had a game coming up, I want to go there, the game, and back home. It was all
Hard working.
My whole life was basketball.
Dedicated.
If he was just sitting there with just me, you were looking around mumbling, trying to find things that we had in common that we could talk about. Now we start talking about basketball, start talking about players. It was, it was great. U.S. history? No.
We forced passes, we made errors down the stretch.
Daily events? No.
I feel that.
I made the shot, and from then on we was up by 2, and they had to get back in the game, which they did.
Politics? No.
Try to not do anything that I can't do,
Wow.
or do no more than what I can do. I just go out and try to do my basic game.
He proudly
feel
called
that.
himself the Hick from French Lick.
I feel that.
He looked every bit the part. But those who played him for simple did so at their own peril.
One of the great ways, I think, of winding up with no money in your pocket is to think Larry Bird is dumb. Syntax is not intelligence. Unlettered is not stupid.
He's got a great sense of humor. He just didn't show that to people.
Wow.
That didn't mean he didn't have it.
He was cool, just chill dude.
Allow the public one small indulgence.
You could come out on Saturday and watch him mow his lawn.
Wow.
Huge crowd started to stop. Larry Bird's cutting grass in front of us.
Have any of y'all met Larry Bird? A lot of y'all are commenting and letting me know all these great stories, and I'm grateful for all of these comments, by the way. But have any of y'all met Larry Bird and had a conversation? I would love to meet Larry Bird. Maybe one day, with the help of y'all and hard work, we'll meet Larry Bird. You feel me? Maybe Larry Bird will come and do a video with us. Who knows? You feel me? But y'all let me know if y'all had any encounter with Larry Bird and all the stories, because I just love reading your comments and things like that. Let's do it.
He's mowing his lawn in the springtime.
Larry
Cool
is
guy.
about doing things himself. And I think it's one of the things that made him so beloved in Boston.
Yeah.
But as Bird navigated through his new world, he
Woo!
still had one eye fixed on a familiar foe in a faraway land.
Let's do it, Magic.
What tripped me out was I'm riding, right? I'm riding.
Okay.
I'm mowing. I'm seeing orange trees and lemon trees in people's front yards. I said, stop. I gotta go
What?
pick an orange. Are you crazy? I said, no, I gotta do this. And so I ran up like a scared little kid, grabbed the orange, and ran back to the lemon.
Magic like
Never seen
6'8".
an orange tree. I'd never seen a lemon tree. I was fascinated.
When 20-year-old Irvin Johnson arrived in Los Angeles in the fall of 1979,
Oh, my God.
he was a world away from Lansing, the only home he'd ever known. He was the #1 pick of the LA Lakers.
Oh, my God.
A once dominant franchise stuck in mediocrity. In the stoic Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the Lakers had talent, was energy.
Woo!
Irvin Magic Johnson was only too happy to provide it.
Let's do it, Magic.
Lit the place up.
Okay.
Changed the franchise, changed the temperament. I changed it from the very first game.
Woo!
Here it was, the first game of a long season against the lowly Clippers. And Magic was embracing Kareem as if they'd just won their 10th straight championship. It was like,
What?
this is a different kind of dude.
The energy. Hey, if y'all want to see some Magic Johnson content and some other stories about Magic Johnson, the same way y'all seen about Larry Bird, y'all smash that like button. Y'all let me know the same way. We could pump out those videos the same way. So, hey, man, I'm curious as well. Magic Johnson got a great smile. He reminds me of myself sometimes. So, let's do it. Woo! Let's do it, Magic.
He arrived. He became the prince of the city. He reminded me of a guy who wakes up without an alarm clock. And that's
Magic
what
was like he was handsome.
to wake up without an alarm clock because I want
Clean
to
guy.
go into my work.
He had it, what it is. As far as I was concerned, the it was not his ability or his size. The it was his attitude, was his
Wow.
leadership, was his mind. I mean, I don't have to talk about Game 6 at Philadelphia.
Tell me about Game 6, Pat.
In his rookie season, Magic had helped lead the Lakers to the NBA Finals against the Philadelphia 76ers.
The finals in his rookie season? Y'all got to let me know about Magic. The finals? And I'm a Steph Curry fan, and I think Steph is greater. The best.
Yeah.
Honestly. But I didn't. Come on, man. That's
In
crazy.
Game 6, with an injured Abdul-Jabbar back home in LA, Magic played all 5 positions. Scored
All
42
5?
grabbed 15 rebounds, and dished out 7 assists, leading the Lakers to the championship. In just 4 years, he had won titles in high school, college, and the pros.
Okay, yeah, he's different.
What do you have that makes you perform like this in these championship games?
Well, I don't know. Just I love to win. Across the masthead of the Los Angeles Times the next day, it said, "It's Magic."
He was a star when he first arrived here, coming off the NC2A game.
What?
And quickly, during that first season, he became one of the stars in town. But that game put him...
He was cold.
That made him the star in town.
It's funny how I wanted to meet the celebrity.
What?
They wanted to meet me. I was like shocked.
Magic Johnson.
Like, wow, you know who I am?
MJ?
He was young, famous, and after Lakers owner Jerry Buss signed him to a 25-year, $25 million contract, very rich. The kid from Lansing was ready to sample a different kind of fruit. His playboy boss knew all the ripest trees.
I said, oh, I'm hanging with him. When they were coming into the box, and he had 10, 20 of them, and look, which one you want? And I was like, oh, okay, it's like that? And then he said, I'm going to take you to the Playboy Mansion.
What? The mansion?
What?
Yep. So I went there, and my first time, I'm backing up like, I can't believe I'm in it, but I'm backing up away. You know, it's like, I'm scared to death. Probably 10 guys.
What?
100 women, you know. Everybody think it's sex driven, but it's really not. You have dinner, then you watch the latest movie. And then, of course, I don't want to ever say that sex wasn't involved, because if you meet somebody, that's what, you know, you wanted to do. You did that, but...
Yo. So Magic Johnson was like this. He was coming this intact, cause this done woke me up. Whoa. Yeah, we definitely gotta do some Magic Johnson videos, man. What?
It's really a great experience to go up there. So yeah.
With all the baddies?
Now, he came to L.A. like the Pied Piper. You know, people were giving him this and giving him that. But, you know, he stayed pretty grounded to the game.
Everybody was getting high then. But
damn.
You can't even smoke a joint around Magic.
He had real old school, down in the trenches work ethic. It was honed in him by his dad, Irvin Johnson Sr.
Magic was always this guy.
Awesome sick, okay.
I never did none of that, so I did everything for him.
Magic Johnson was living on a natural
wow.
high. He was starring in the role of a lifetime, point guard of a Hollywood team with an offense called Showtime.
What?
He even had the alter ego perfect for the production.
I mean, Magic was his stage name. Even he would laugh about it.
That's crazy.
Well, he always says there's two people. There's Irvin Johnson from East Lansing, and there's Magic Johnson from Hollywood.
This is crazy.
There's another guy. You know, here's Magic over here, and here's Irvin over here.
Irvin is this fun-loving guy.
What? Big.
Magic was so serious and dedicated to his game, and he was a crazy competitor and a crazy man.
Irvin, I think,
wow.
is the smiling kid from Lansing. I think Irvin died about 25 minutes after the NCAA championship game.
Irvin doesn't have the ego that Magic has. Magic got a crazy ego, and winning is everything.
And Irvin wanted
crazy
to, along with Magic, conquer LA.
After having led the Lakers to 2 NBA titles in their first 4 years in town, Magic and Irvin were well on their way.
This is crazy, chat. Y'all make sure to subscribe. I know y'all enjoying this. Y'all subscribe. Y'all keep letting me know if y'all want to see some Magic Johnson content. Y'all, I see all the other recommendations that is coming. But like I said, y'all keep on letting me know who else want to see. This is an iconic picture in front of me. Let's continue on.
I think Magic wanted to be friends with Larry Bird. He wanted to be friends with him on the World Invitational Tournament, and Larry just wasn't very receptive. I think he wanted to be friends with him during the Final Four. Larry wouldn't even go over and shake his hand.
Wow.
So now Magic's saying, well, what's with this guy? Everybody loves me. How come you don't love me? And then they get to their rookie year, the first time they play each other, well, they have a very hard foul.
Oh, my God.
And they have to be separated a little bit. And Magic's like, all right, well, the heck with this guy. You don't like me? Fine. All right, good. I don't like you either.
You know, he's a very competitive player, and I'm a very competitive player, and we go head to head, and we go for blood almost.
The vibe.
You could tell that Magic had love for Larry even when he tried to dislike him. That's how much love is in Magic Johnson's heart. That's crazy.
It was nasty. It was ugly. It was we didn't like each other.
I'm the one that did all that. To tell you the truth, it was.
I had to take a sip.
I just don't want to be hanging around him. I mean, that was my main competition.
And he couldn't escape the memory of losing to him in 1979.
Oh, it ate at him bad that he didn't win that national title against Magic.
Wow.
That was something, it just burned him.
It was one thing for them to be in the 79 championship. Magic had the better team. Everybody agreed with that. Magic had the better game. Fine. Now you get to the pros. Larry has this incredible year.
Woo!
But there he is, watching in a club while Magic Johnson wins a championship, and he's thinking, all right, I'm behind 2-0 now.
Come on, Bird. Let's lock in.
Game, and I couldn't believe it. I always wanted to play at that level.
But what Bird couldn't possibly have known was that he had inspired Magic's performance when he was named Rookie of the Year earlier that same day.
The PR person from the Lakers says, hey, Irvin, the Rookie of the Year voting has come out. And Magic says, okay, well, who won? He said, well, Larry Bird won. And Magic says, well, was it close? And he said, oh, no.
What?
He went out that day, yes, to try to win the NBA championship, but also to prove it to one Larry Bird. You know what? I should have been Rookie of the Year.
Even though I won the championship, I still wanted to win Rookie of the Year too.
Wow.
I won that championship. I was pissed. I wanted one.
But even after he had won one the next year, his obsession only grew deeper.
Wow.
I get up in the mornings and see what he did because their games came on late. Then you look at the box score. I had to have him there for some reason. It's like a crutch. Somebody I can compare myself to.
I hated what was being said that Larry was better than me and
What?
just a guy who could control the game. My first 4 or 5 years, that bothered me a lot. I didn't tell nobody it bothered me, but it did.
Competitor.
Their competitive dislike emerged from a greater truth, that on the court, they were doppelgangers.
This is great.
Stars who cared about winning above all else. Basketball savants who fused the substance of the 60s with the style of the 70s.
Oh my.
New and exciting, yet selfless.
Who just dunked that? That's nice.
With the style of the 70s to create a new and exciting, yet selfless way to play the game in the 1980s.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going to pass. But I'm going to pass in a way to make you look like a jackass.
Oh my. That's so nice.
They were so similar in the way they competed. I mean, they were two halves of the same brain.
Same craziness to excel.
I seen that first couple of days I was with him.
Basketball IQ off the chart.
Oh my.
I've seen the game a little different than most players.
Playing the game the right way.
Good
was
pass.
everything.
A lot of guys can just score. A lot of guys can just rebound. A lot of guys can just make plays. We can do it all.
Larry and Magic could control the game with 12 shots. It was amazing.
Wow.
They'd be 7 for 12. They'd have 20 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 assists. And you go, man, the guy shot the ball 12 times and was the best player on the court by far.
I think it was tough.
Wow.
I don't think either one of them wanted to recognize that they had any equal anywhere in West. But they sure as hell didn't want to recognize that their equal happened to be that other guy.
That's why we hated each other too, because we knew we were mirrors of each other.
I think for a while
This is legendary.
they had to come to grips with that.
They had begun changing the game, but with continued low television ratings and tape-delayed finals, the league was struggling to get the word out. When the NBA and CBS signed a new TV deal for the 82-83 season, the rescue plan was simple: sell more Bird and Magic.
Oh
Sell
my.
them not just as ball players, but as arch-rival characters in their own dramatic saga.
You got this slick Showtime African-American
This
guy
is
on
crazy.
desk, and you got the lunch bucket, floppy-haired white guy with the bruises all over his body. It's central casting. It's perfect.
I mean, this was like
Wow.
heaven. In 1979, this idea of Magic and Bird was created. And so that was sort of a no-brainer. We'd have a doubleheader. It would be the Celtics playing first and the Lakers playing second. And that's the way we did it.
Wow.
And when the Celtics and Lakers both reached the finals just a year into the new TV deal in 1984, it appeared the superstar investment was about to pay off.
It was huge. It was probably the biggest moment the NBA had up to that point. You had Boston and LA, East against West. It had all the elements of a classic showdown.
Including what was becoming the most inescapable element of all.
Did we know that blacks and whites were lining up, the whites with the Celtics, the blacks with. Of course, we knew that.
Let's do it.
In the Celtics' own backyard.
They land at Logan Airport at the '84 finals. He's getting accosted by various people who are telling him Larry's going to take him down. But this one older African-American gentleman comes up to me and goes, Magic, I want to wish you well, good luck. I want you to crush the Celtics. And he said, oh, well, where are you from? He said, well, I'm from Boston. And he said, you're from Boston and you're rooting for the Lakers? I thought everybody here was crazy about the Celtics. And he looked right at me and said, now why would I root for those white boys?
Wow.
Boston, after all, was a town still scarred by the ugly busing crisis of the mid-70s.
This is crazy.
A violent period of urban unrest, during which white had been pitted against black. The resulting taint on the city nationally, coupled with a Boston roster littered with white players, affirmed to many black Americans.
Yeah, this is crazy.
For them.
Even today, people said, you played with the Celtics. You know, I hated you at that time.
Wow.
I wanted Magic to win. I didn't want that damn Larry Bird to win. We had all these black players, but they looked at us because we had Larry Bird leading us as a team that was white.
Wow.
They were perfect archetypes for what was becoming the biggest story in sports. But for the real-life players, the narrative was much simpler.
It's finally going to happen. We get to go head-to-head again.
Let's do it.
It's just a matter of rolling that ball out there and let's get it on.
Welcome then to the Boston Garden and the start of the NBA
Let's do it, chat.
Championship Series. I'm Brent Musburger. In each of the last 4 NBA World Championship Series, either Magic or Bird has competed. But
I know during this time period, like, what was the hype? Was this like the craziest thing? I know were y'all in high school? Some of y'all might have been watching. Some of y'all even might have attended this game. What was the hype? Was this like the most hyped thing in America at the time?
this is the first time that the two have gone head-to-head for the title.
He's rocking into Boston.
Man, we jumped out on them that first game, and we won in Boston.
Wow.
And with less than a minute to go in Game 2, the Lakers were closing in on a commanding series lead.
What a steal.
From that point on, things began to crumble.
Let's do it.
Magic trying to work on Maxwell. Magic has still got it down to 2 seconds. 1 second. He's going to have to shoot it. He doesn't get it.
What?
Cheesy Johnson dribbling the timeout. Come on. What are you doing?
The Lakers regained
Sheesh.
stride in Game 3, only to be rudely knocked off it again in Game 4.
Ooh.
When Kurt Rambis got taken out,
Oh my.
we started fighting instead of playing.
Swings the elbow, and now is yelling at Larry Bird.
Kareem.
Jaw to jaw.
And it made us realize we were not mentally tougher than the Celtics.
Magic's just not himself.
To be sure they won't let the time run out as they did in Game 2. Harris steals the ball.
What?
There were a number of places where, Irvin didn't do what people expected him to do.
Tied at 123.
I'm locked in, chat. Missed free throws?
He misses the first.
2?
Misses them both. Celtics want a timeout. Responded. Magic Johnson goes to the bench.
Bird.
Bird turnaround hits.
Oh my.
Game 5 went to the Celtics.
Bird turned up.
To the Lakers. It was like 1979 all over again. Down to 1 game for Bird and Magic.
Let's do it.
Everybody had to look at it, probably would have said this is going to be 7-game series.
The best 2 words in sports. Game 7.
Probably sweep him in 4, but just went a little bit longer. Now we just have to do it in 7.
Larry always got the confidence.
That's the only time I ever felt that. There ain't no way they're walking out here with a win.
Let's do it.
No way.
Look at the skill. Good pass. Back to me. Dunk it. Let's go, Larry. Pat Riley, you can't stop this. can't stop this, Pat Riley.
Johnson with the ball. The Lakers trying to cut it to one.
Give it back to me. Bird Gang, stand up.
The Boston Celtics are the NBA World Champions.
Let's do it. Stand up, Bird Gang. Bird Gang finally gets his win.
I pride myself in being the guy who's going to win it for us and deliver.
This is crazy, y'all.
And it didn't happen.
I hope he was hurt. Hope it killed him. He made
Wow.
plays down the stretch, and nobody in there was happier than me. You know, not only winning the game makes you feel good, but just knowing the other guy's suffering, and you know he was.
I remember
Wow.
that game that both he and I were in the showers crying and stayed in there for about 35, 40 minutes. It was hard because not only had we lost to the Boston Celtics, he had
Wow.
lost to his nemesis, Larry Bird.
Bird got one.
I think he just made me just like him more, because he was that good. And
Wow.
I think you be jealous. You jealous a little bit.
Larry, does this get you even with Magic for what happened between Michigan State and Indiana State all those many years ago?
We're professionals now, but I won this one for Terre Haute.
Well, it was a big
Let's
deal.
do it, Larry.
We were asking Quinn Buckner about it afterwards. They had a celebration in downtown Boston after they won the championship, and it was unusual for Larry to have these little outbursts, as Quinn would call them. But about 11:30 at night, finally he turned to Quinn. He goes, "I got him. I finally got him."
Let's do it. If y'all enjoying this and y'all want to see part 3 of Courtship Rivals, y'all subscribe for more. I know. Y'all want to see how Magic responds to Bird. I know. But gotta say that part 3. I got some other content on the way. Y'all let me know what y'all when y'all want to see the top 10. Like I said, get me to the 1,000 subs, and top 10 is here. And hey, man, if you want to see some NBA 2K content as well, I know y'all might not be familiar with that, as well as some NBA reactions with Magic and some few specials. Y'all keep commenting, y'all keep letting me know. I read all the comments. I try to get back. You feel me? I keep on getting better at this, but I love y'all. Y'all stay tuned for more, and let's see how tragic Magic responds next episode. All right, let's do it.